wondered why your hair turns gray when you stress? No, it's not because you're turning into a superhuman. But wouldn't that be something? You'd be, what, stress man or anxiety woman with the power to worry at lightning speed? Alright, jokes aside, stress doesn't actually gift you with a silver mane. It's a common myth, like the one about swallowed gum living in your stomach for 7 years. So if you're not turning into a superhero, what's actually going on? Let's dive into the world of stress and anxiety. Imagine you're an antelope grazing peacefully in the savannah. Suddenly you spot a lion. What do? Well, if you're anything like our friend, the antelope, you'd probably experience a surge of adrenaline, your heart rate would shoot up, and you'd be off, running like there's no tomorrow. This, my friends, is what we call the fight or flight response. It's your body's natural reaction to danger. In the case of the antelope, the danger is the lion. In your case, it might be a looming deadline, an awkward social event, or perhaps that pile of laundry you've been ignoring for a week. Now, back to the antelope. While our friend is running for its life, it's not worrying about what's for dinner or if it left the oven on. Its only focus is survival. This is a good thing. It's the body's way of prioritizing and dealing with immediate threats. But here's the thing, we're not antelopes. And yet, our bodies sometimes react to stressors as if we're about to be lunch for a lion. That's where stress and anxiety come into play. Our bodies don't differentiate between a real lion and a metaphorical one, so we end up in fight or flight mode more often than we need to be. Now, wouldn't it be great if we could tell our bodies, hey, relax! It's just a pile of laundry, not a lion. Unfortunately, it's not that simple. But understanding this reaction is the first step towards managing it. You see, our antelope friend doesn't stay stressed forever. Once the lion is gone, it goes back to grazing, as if nothing happened. This is because the fight or flight response is meant to be temporary. When the danger passes, the body should return to its normal state. However, when we're constantly stressed, our bodies don't get that chance to relax. This can lead to chronic stress and anxiety. But don't despair. There are ways to help your body understand when it's time to chill out and when it's time to run. So, next time you feel like an antelope being chased by a lion, remember, it's just your body reacting to stress. But unlike the antelope, you won't have to run for your life. Unless, of course, you're late for a meeting. Now, what can you do when you're feeling like an antelope in lion territory? Don't worry, I'm not suggesting you start running marathons. Instead, let's talk about some secret weapons you can use to combat stress and anxiety. Picture yourself as the antelope, and these techniques as your hidden arsenal against the prowling lion. First up, we have deep breathing. Now, this isn't the kind of breathing you do when you're trying to blow out those stubborn birthday candles. This is about taking slow, controlled breaths to help calm your body and mind, just like an antelope taking a moment to breathe in the midst of chaos. Next, we have mindfulness. Mindfulness is like being the Sherlock Holmes of your own mind. It's about observing your thoughts and feelings without judgment. Instead of being swept away by stress, you're learning to stay present and focused. Just imagine the antelope, aware of its surroundings, yet not letting fear control its actions. Lastly, let's talk about exercise. No, you don't have to start bench pressing your own body weight or become a yoga master. Simple activities like walking or dancing can do wonders. It's like the antelope, keeping its body strong and ready to face any situation. So there you have it, your own secret weapons to combat stress and anxiety. Use them wisely, young antelope. Okay, let's recap. Or should I say, let's relax cap. We've been on quite the journey, trooping through the savannah of stress with our anxious antelope friend. We've all felt like that antelope, haven't we? Heart pounding, legs ready to sprint at the slightest hint of danger. That's stress in a nutshell, folks. But we've also learned that there's more to life than dodging metaphorical lions. We've discovered secret weapons to combat stress. Deep breaths, remember? Like you're inhaling all the calm of a serene savanna sunset. And what about those soothing sounds? The soft whispers of the wind rustling through the grass or the gentle hum of a distant river. So next time you feel like an anxious antelope, remember your secret weapons. Remember, stress might make you feel like an antelope being chased by a lion, but with your secret weapons, you can face any lion that comes your way. Or at least any metaphorical lion. I would not advise trying to outrun a real one. A real,